is he? Oh, he is. I think he's doing 4 dragons, boys. He's doing 4 dragons, potentially. Chat just says, oh, no. Bro, look at these traits on it. He's got some...
Hydra Bunny. I don't understand what I'm supposed to run for this.
Oh, I thought the dragon was part of it as well. I was so confused then. The tail and also shark fin. It's got the dragon trait on it. As for the celestial Pegasus, the 1-year trait dragon, and oh, boys. This is what he's got in the fuse right now. 52% chance of gold, 15% chance of cyber, only 3% chance of dragon Aquilini.
He doesn't even want that. Okay.
12% chance. I think he's about to do it, guys.
Or wait.
1-year trait dragon is currently sat in a fuse.
Put that.
Take his PC away. Oh no, boys. A Capitani.
They broke the law to get here.
Why is Divine not even on here, bro? It's like the most common griffin.
People who
It's like the most common mutated griffin.
in order to prevent deportation of convicted criminals. That's why she received a D. I'm fearful for my kids' safety. Where they're walking home.
I don't even know what this pulls, to be honest with you. Ooh.
Top 10 worst years in human history.
Around for roughly 200,000 years.
Meow.
Most
something with the Black Plague, World War II when the bombs dropped. In human history, I was gonna say in history, probably when the meteor hit the dinosaurs. Humans weren't around then. 2008. Why? The housing market crash. Y2K when the world didn't end.
that time was spent dying in pools of our own diarrhea.
2020. I don't think like COVID years are top 10 worst years in human history. Yeah, Holocaust. That's why I said World War II.
So when you think of the worst years in human history, it's basically all of them. But that would be a boring video. So let's be
I can't run me out.
As we rank the top 10 worst years to be alive in human history. Number 10, 1918. This year kicks off with a look.
I feel like that was a pretty fire year now. Was that right before the Roaring 20s? Roaring 20s was like a great time to like be a middle class American.
Little something called the Spanish flu.
Unless you were black.
Oh wait.
Or a woman.
Wait, Meow and non-Easter Griffin for this? Hold on.
Okay. So maybe it wasn't a great
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This flu
Okay, 1, 2, 3. This pulls 3.
actually
4, 5, 6.
The exact numbers for the death toll are kind of hard to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Deaths globally.
So Meow and a Griffin. Okay, so you're paying 11 for a Griffin, basically, because this Meow is like 2 more drugs than mine.
Particularly dead.
Put just,
One, it was a brand new
I can't do that, bro. These Griffins are more than 11. I get them out.
So much easier for the disease.
I can run.
Soldiers returning home brought the flu with them, infecting people in remote areas who had no immunity to the virus. What was extra special about the Spanish flu was that it was unusually deadly
either of these
compared to other flu viruses of the time, leading to a significantly higher death toll. This disease.
Chat, if you got the Spanish flu, do you think you would eat that shit? I think I got a pretty weak immune system when it comes to like big illnesses. I had COVID twice and I was fine, but that was COVID.
Not doing it. Yeah, right. That's fine. That's fine.
It means like, would I die with the Black Plague?
It's just you would need to add more drags for that, bro.
Spanish flu, but you're not allowed to take like Advil, Tylenol, nothing. Like you're just you're ripping it. You know, like you're blasting that shit out. It's rats. Most of us are dying.
It's terrifying for doctors. That's
Black Plague has to be on this.
It's like bare minimum.
Thought it was an evil that brought the end of the world, bro. That many people fucking died. There were bodies in the streets.
One more and I run this.
When the Black Plague was like the devil himself coming back to Earth, bro. Like a third, it was a third of Europe. I'm pretty sure it was more than a third of Europe. I think it was maybe a third of Europe. In certain areas, like almost everybody died. How many people in Europe?
I'm not counting the Santa hat as 2, so place the Santa hat with 2 and I can run this. Place the Santa hat with 2 and I can run this. I'm not counting.
60% of the continent's population of Europe died. Florence, for example, lost up to 60% of its population. Right. Similar
to fair.
City lost like more than half of their people.
Just because of how quickly it spread, or how quickly their
a third of the world. That's what it was.
Patients died.
Old Frigo.
People died from it. Heliotropitis was a symptom of the Spanish flu, where a patient's skin would slowly turn purple as their lungs filled with fluid, preventing them from getting enough oxygen into their bloodstream. The blue/purple color would start in their lips and fingers, but eventually spread across their whole body as they neared death. After the patient passed, their entire body would then quickly turn from purple to black.
I don't know, bro. I don't want Frigo. That's why.
It was also the final.
It's like so bad, bro. It's like the biggest brick and like low demand. It's just like a brick, low demand. Which trade.
Assassination of Nicholas II.
This looks bad too, bro. Like I just don't want Frigo. Skip base. All right, let's see. You have 4 things in your base, so hopefully.
The revolution was marked by brutal civil war and famine, which killed millions more.
Bro.
And finally, the Treaty of Versailles was being drafted, which, while not initially terrible, put Germany in a super bad mood that had some pretty major downstream consequences. But
I would do your skip for 8 dragons, the base one, of course. Send me a trade.
I feel like there's a gap in human knowledge. Like most humans know a lot of shit that happened between 1800 and like today, and then you know a little bit about the 1600s and like Jamestown and fucking witch trials.
4.3 bill ginger for your base skip. Nah. Not even mine, bro. I can't like take that risk. I can trade it, but like I can't trade it for like rare stuff or like gingers or like all that stuff.
Yeah.
We all know in 1492 Columbus sailed the ocean blue, but by doing,
and you gotta say the rhyme for me to know. You have to show me the date.
That Columbus also opened up a portal to hell for nearly everyone who is currently living.
That's your whole base.
Near.
Horrible person, bro. They don't teach. They dead ass didn't teach. I feel like now they probably do. I remember when I was a kid, bro, they did not teach about Columbus being a horrible person. They were like, Columbus founded the Americas. That motherfucker lied to the Native Americans and said that the fucking moon was gonna, or the sun was gonna disappear, or the moon was gonna disappear. They lied. He was like, hey, the sun's gonna disappear if you don't fucking give us food. And they're like, no, it won't, because who the fuck would believe that? And he just knew knowledge about astronomy, and he said his god was more powerful than theirs. And then there's a fucking solar eclipse, and the sun disappeared. And then they fucking gave them all their food, and then died.
Every indigenous person that came in contact with the Europeans.
I thought he said the moon would be of blood. I'm pretty sure he just predicted a solar eclipse. Yeah, in 1504, there's a total lunar eclipse. During his 4th voyage, Christopher Columbus induced the inhabitants of Jamaica to continue provisioning him and his hungry men, intimidating them by predicting a total lunar eclipse. Some claim Columbus used the of the
is my user not pinned?
But Columbus himself attributed the prediction to the Almanac of Abraham Zacuda.
Hold up.
He got beached, blah, blah, blah. They needed food. They couldn't give it to him. And then he like...
I don't think my user was this. I don't even understand how he's getting trades.
Some pretty fucked up shit in general.
Killed by a disease, killed in the slave trade, killed in war, or died of a broken heart. And while it certainly didn't all happen in 1 year...
What can you run for extinct drag? I don't got anything for that right now.
Even if it was a peaceful interaction, Europeans brought over diseases that the Native Americans hadn't encountered yet. And then they all died. Same thing with like a lot of encounters with like Amazonian like tribes. Like you just like could be peaceful.
Yeah, I guess my user wasn't pinned.
Diseases of recency bias, but
And
who
Vladimir Lenin.
cares? It sucked. 2008 was the year the entire world realized that rich people just basically make up how much money there is. And for a number of reasons,
Let me check the value on that lava ginger.
went out of business. And then the entire global economy collapsed. Stock markets around the world crashed. The American auto industry nearly went belly up. And the cost of food and gas.
And the bubble of borrowing money or having debt.
Dragons and dreams.
With the AI though. I'm not trying to like make people panic, but the shit that happened right before the 2008 people were taking on debt to buy houses and assets is exactly what's happening right now with big businesses. So if it fails, they're fucked.
Right through the roof. It was the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression, causing millions of Americans to lose their jobs and homes. Why do houses cost so much these days?
5 dragon value for what?
Prices, new home construction basically.
It's not even 5 dragon value. It's
and since
like that's the taco candy. That's like not pulling 2.
Too few houses. So thanks again, 2008.
And then
what? China and Australia's economy actually grew.
And then a La Supreme is not pulling 3 unless you're lucky.
No.
Like
Antonio. Hold up.
Like you could say 30s was like the Great Depression, because that was bad for the world as well.
Okay, so we're a little loosey-goosey on the exact year, but trust me, whenever it was bad. Rewind.
BC. I love how we're jumping around history right now. We got Spanish.
I don't think I would add. Yeah, hell no.
Clock 70 or so millennia, and you'll witness what's known as a super
Pompeii. Wait, is it Pompeii?
Volcano eruption.
No, Pompeii was not 73,000 BC. 73,000.
Let me check what base skip is at.
That was probably like fucking 3,000 years ago. 79 CE, so 2,000 years ago.
This particular event is known as the Toba catastrophe, and is probably the thing Indonesia is second most famous for after Komodo dragons. This eruption set the Toba eruption released so much volcanic ash into the atmosphere that it
base skip is 7.45 drags, and Antonio is like 7.4 or 7.04.
To maintain their communities. The entire
I'm about to do the trade and check the value of level bears. Yeah, got you.
People, roughly the size of Brandon, South Dakota.
And we're all descendants of them. Wow. We're all
level of bear. Is it just a normal level of bear?
Person has a common ancestor.
Please skip. No, sorry.
Yeah, so we're all related in some.
Level of bear is 8.09 drag. So like, it's $190. So just like.
Fucker from Ice Age, a mammoth.
It's basically just 8 drags.
Yeah, people used to live.
Maybe a few gold in there.
Mammoth bones.
But for Diamond Antonio,
they would make shit like this. Just straight animal veins, because it was so insulative, and they would put like.
Send me a trade.
You never heard of Brandon, South Dakota? Okay, Madison Square Garden can hold around 20,000 people, so the entire population left on Earth after that eruption could fit in MSG twice. This phenomenon is known as a genetic bottleneck, and is also why we're all kind of related. Number 6, 1929. The Roaring Twenties came to an abrupt end in 1929 when the U.S. stock market faced a global economic collapse. The Great Depression that followed was a decade-long economic.
American steel is down. Let me go withdraw all my money from the bank. And then they had no money.
Disaster that affected almost every country.
What are you laughing at, bro? Antonios are like horrible right now, and same with Frigos.
Mental health was
we don't have
at an all-time low immediately following the market crash. Self-delusion.
Like Antonios are genuinely like so bad right now. I had 2 gold ones and They're just like untradeable.
In the US, 1 in 4 people became unemployed, and wages for the remaining workforce were basically cut in half. Bread lines and soup kitchens became a common sight, and many people lost their homes and savings. One farmer of the day knew he couldn't afford to feed his sheep, so he slit their throats and threw them down a canyon instead of letting them starve. It's like, what? They don't like sheep? The events of 1929 set off a decade of economic hardship that culminated in Earth's favorite pastime, World War Number 5, 1601. If you take one thing away from this video,
Alphabet trials, one of the rich trials. I was just insane. No, 1692.
it should be that volcanoes are bad. So bad, in fact, that one volcano in Peru basically turned the lights off for the whole planet. The eruption of Huayna Patina in 1600 was one of the largest volcanic events in recorded history, spewing vast amounts of ash into the atmosphere.
Bro, I want to see the volcano eruption that's that big that it blacks out the sun from the whole world. One volcano erupting that much.
Atmosphere. The summer of 1601 was known as the summer with no sunshine. Sunlight levels dramatically decreased everywhere in the world, causing mass famine, but nowhere more so than Russia. The lack of sunlight led to crop failures and livestock death. A third of the Russian population starving to death in the 2 years following the eruption. No sunshine also meant it was extremely cold. So to keep warm, many in the region turned to killing any animal with fur they could find, not just for food, but also to create clothing and blankets. Accounts from the time describe people so desperate for food that they ate grass, their pets, and each other. Which means all of us are just one cloudy summer away from cannibalism.
I'm not eating my dog. That's the one thing I'm saying right now. I would not eat my dog.
How much is base Griffin right now? Let me check.
Eat your dog. Javi, I'm telling you right now, you may eat my dog. So I'm eating you before I'm eating
Griffin.
2. Not much to see here, just worldwide violence and genocide resulting in millions of deaths.
It's
Japan made a monumental strategic error and, not so elegantly, insisted
4.89 is what it says.
2. This
Go on
actually turned America
Go on
into a
Kuda's new
death
server and check. It's like BR ladder or something like that.
just killing people.
And this is when we really became a war-based economy.
The war effort mobilized entire populations.
Got like 9 to 10 value on my 7 bill Griffin. That's big W, bro.
Project, which caused all kinds of problems for future humans.
Ginger base. I don't even think I can do anything with this.
Even if the Manhattan Project didn't happen, nuclear bombs would still exist, right? It was just who's the motherfucker to make it first. Like, nuclear bombs exist whether or not Oppenheimer makes it, right? Like, the Russians would have made the bomb. At some point, China would have made a bomb. Japan would have made a bomb. Somebody would have made a bomb.
And China were dying by the thousands every day. The brutal fighting on the Eastern Front and the Pacific Theater claimed millions of lives. Nazi
Okay, wait. I can't lie, I don't want that. Three, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Just offer this. All right, let's see. Oh, no. That was good and then it went bad. Okay, wait. No thanks. I'm not giving you now. He's over by a bunch. I know, I know. Take or leave this. I can't really do anything else. It's just like please skip, bro. Hold on. I don't even think I can flip this. It's like 70 with traits, so I just put it as that. Let's see what this is. 160. Nah, I'm good, bro. Fair, Griffin is there. Ooh. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. I don't know what this pulls. Okay. 440 dollars. To be honest, I don't really got any offers. Unless you want a Griffin. I don't think I have anything for this. Not okay. Do you got ads? Because what is this? This is 24 drags, 25 drags maybe. And this is 19. So he's off by 6 drags with this. Nope, I don't. Yeah, I can't do anything. I think this kid has good stuff from what I remember. Bro, is this guy still with the same Frigo? I can give you this Griffin. He's still at the same Frigo? I'm pretty sure this kid has had Frigo for a while, if I'm not wrong. One, yeah. It's a gold 14B Griffin. And these are down, hella. Watch, I can get one for 1 griffin right now. Hold up. Let me show you. I need to user block this though. Because people are just gonna go and steal it right away. Not this. Hold up, watch. I'll get a free go for like 12 drags value right now. Alright, hold up. Not this user. Offer my base skid. Love bear for meow. You two. I know it's L trade for you, but what am I supposed to do with this? You're not getting a rainbow skid with this. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take out Santa Hat and base drag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fair trade if you take out Santa Hat and base drag. Take out Santa Hat and base. Divine Kitted Pauperas? No, thank you. Alright, hold on. He traded the free go. I can't even. Antonio Dragon. Antonio. It's good. Nah. Caesar block is looking annoying as fuck. Oh my god, bro. It's just not coming off. There. Literally 1 off. 1 more. You're 1 off, bro. Oh my god. Frico Diamond is 1.7 elephants? What? That's crazy. What do they have Signor as right now? Base signal is 2 elephants. That's what they have it at. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I don't know what this shit pulls. What does pancake pull, bro? Bro. 3 drags? Pancake is so bad, WL. Bro. I'll give dragons for it. I just don't want to risk it because the skip isn't mine, bro. Oh, and the person who has the skip is trading me right now. Or, yeah. Dude, that's 8 drags. Probably is, but the skip isn't even mine. I'm not trying to risk it. Someone else go trade for that skip, bro. I don't know. I can't. No, thank you. Wait. That was the right person, right? Hold up. Hold up. Hold. You got underscore smocked. Okay, yeah, that was. I got worried for a second. I can't even lie. Oh, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. One more drag. One more drag, I can run this. You think your base is too? Yeah, easily. This is an alley. This is an alley. My base is like an alley, and it's like a decent alley too. This is like it's like a gold alley. This is like 13, 25. This is a base alley right here. And it's worth like 2 alleys in the rainbow scape, so. Be honest, I'm gonna go trade for alleys. I don't really want that, the griffins anymore and stuff.